cry. I absolutely adored this movie, and I cried, which I wasn't expecting it at all. But Momo, she moves to an island with her mom after her father's death, and she finds a letter that her father left behind. It just reads "Dear Momo" on it, and we learn more about that in the duration of the film. But her father is a researcher. He's a marine biologist, and he's always so eloquent with his research papers, but he can never write down his feelings in in a letter. But it's it's very comical. She comes upon these yokai. Actually, in the movie, in this English version, they're called goblin. Well, it's the same thing, goblin. And I love these goblins, and they're so comical. I mean, they're just so much fun. And the movie itself is just absolutely resplendent, and the music is nothing short of just so relaxing and beautiful, and you feel just at peace and at ease watching it. And I feel like my parents were, I mean, my mother was conversing with me too, and letting me know that I'm doing the right thing by helping take care of Dad, and everything will be okay somehow. I mean, I know I'm not going to have my father forever, but even though I don't like thinking about that, I know that she's always with me. She's always with me when I'm listening to the radio or when I have a dream, and she'll just appear out of nowhere and she'll say, "You're A-okay, kiddo." Or our inside joke was, "You betcha, little kitty." Because we used to watch Extravaganza, and she would always imitate Elmo the elk. Yeah, this is the type of person my mother was. She was just radical. My mom was nothing short of just incredibly, insanely remarkable. She was just a splendid woman. And I think she would have liked this movie if she watched it, because I think she enjoyed the Japanese culture. She grew up with Astro Boy, and that was the only anime thing that she ever knew growing up. And I would try to explain this to her about my love of anime, and she'd say, I would talk to her about something that was Japanese animation. She'd say, "That's enough, don't say anymore." Gee willikers, I miss her. But this movie actually gave me a lot of comfort, honestly. It just, I felt like Mom was speaking to me. I know it sounds strange, but I know she was. And I've been reading this book today. It's by Teresa Caputo, and I swear to God, that book was meant for me to read it, because I just feel like my mother would have wanted me to. She was really into the supernatural and the unknown. We were hooked to the hip with that. We loved things that were adventurous, and we thought outside the box, and my dad does too. I mean, we're all like this. We're just a little bit bizarre, but in a good way. It's just like Yota says when he introduces Momo to his friends. She's a little weird, but she's cool. I thought, yep, that's me. Momo I can identify with. Because at first she thinks she's losing her marbles when she can see the yokai, but it's just so much fun. It's such an entertaining movie, and just absolutely resplendent in every way, shape, and form, and it is a real jewel. And I just happened to come upon it. It wasn't anything I was going to pick up, but I read the description on the back. I said, I gotta see this, because this is right up my alley. And it was. It's very, it's very sentimental. It's magnificently drawn. Like I said, the soundtrack is just so lovely, and it just so peaceful. And the theme song at the end is just one of those really pretty theme songs that you can hum along with and get stuck in your head and not really care, because it's so happy and refreshing, and just makes you feel at ease and at peace. And yeah, it's just because it takes place on an island, I guess. And I am a girl in love with the sea. I'm a beach baby, so if you're a person who loves the sea, I would definitely recommend it as well, because it's got a lot to do with the sea and the ocean, and this island that Momo's mother takes her to kind of against her will. Well, she disagrees with it, and then she never really talked to her about it. And there are a lot of good lessons that one can learn from this as well. And it's just outstanding. I can say no more. Just watch it. It's worth it. Do it. Okay, everybody. Osayu nasai.